Welcome, TK here. Very excited to show you a great idea for breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. Get to wake up from a long fast and feed my fat face before I head off to work to train clients. So sometimes people tell me that they're not hungry first thing in the morning, or they don't like to eat, or their body is just not craving any food. That's fine. But just realize that you can train your body to do whatever it does, all right? So if you don't eat breakfast, yes, of course, your body doesn't crave anything in the morning or want to eat anything in the morning because you've trained your body to not eat anything in the morning. So whatever it is, whether you have a small breakfast and a huge lunch and a huge dinner, you train your body to do that. Same thing with, huge breakfast and you're not as hungry throughout the day, what have you, your body is trained to do what you tell it to. So I prefer to have a big breakfast, moderate sized lunch, and then have more of snacks and larger dinners every day. So that's just my preference. But anyway, I wanted to give you a quick idea recipe for breakfast. This is what my breakfast consists of. Of course, I have my scale here. I have my bowl for cereal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 1 full serving of Greek yogurt. This is the Costco brand. 227 grams equals 1 serving, which is 140 calories. 0 fat, 10 grams of carbs, and good amount of protein, 24 grams of protein. So of course I'm going to measure out my yogurt. All right, I'll show you this in a little bit. But anyway, so there's 227 grams about. Hope you can see that. All right, of fat-free Greek yogurt. What I'm going to add to it is 2 Laughing Cow wedges. So I would really suggest if you like mayonnaise, if you like butter, I definitely suggest for you to replace it with Laughing Cow creamy Swiss light cheese. So every wedge here is 35 calories. So let's say you're doing a ham sandwich, spread this instead of mayonnaise. If you are doing toast in the morning and you like to spread butter, do this instead of butter. You save you a lot of calories just through that. This is creamy Swiss light. They have chipotle, they have French onion, they have several flavors, so you don't have to stick with just the basic creamy Swiss light. So I like to add 2 wedges to my yogurt here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put 2 wedges in the yogurt. Sorry. Try not to eat the whole thing while I'm trying to demonstrate for you. And what I like to do is like to just smash up the cream cheese here. Okay, so it has like it thickens up the yogurt and it kind of gives like a cream cheese or a cheesecake kind of feel, I mean. And then it's so much more yummier when you take a bite and you got like a big chunk of cheese. Sorry, just the little things make me happy. All right, so you can chop that up. Okay, so it's a good amount of fat in there from the cheese, and then the Greek yogurt is, your protein, obviously. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some Fiber One cereal, like I introduced to you yesterday. So this is 60 calories for 30 grams of cereal. These are one of the lowest calorie cereals I've ever found on the market. Pretty good fiber, obviously, for healthy digestion. So if you're not going every day to the pooper, then I'd suggest for you to up your fiber intake. So this fiber is 14 grams of fiber. That's quite a bit. All right, so I'm going to measure out 30 grams. You're going to be surprised how much 30 grams is. So let me measure. Oh. So however you do it, if cereal lands onto the kitchen table, you still have, and it doesn't land on the scale, you still have to measure out the portion. Sorry. So if food lands on this, you get it. Okay. So this is the amount of fiber one cereal that I get into that one serving. That's a pretty good amount there. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add 2 ounces of raspberries. Raspberries are very low calorie. They're very filling, healthy, obviously some antioxidants. Nice, pretty red color. So what I'm gonna do is, a serving is about 2 ounces and that's only about 17 or 20 calories, all right? So measure out 2 ounces from my scale. Obviously you're gonna reset the scale every time you, right before you add another food item in your bowl. All right, so here's my breakfast. There's Greek yogurt, there's 2 wedges of cheese, Swiss cheese, 1 full serving of fiber, and 2 ounces of raspberries. So you can add whatever berries or fruits you want on the top. You can add more cereal, you can add different types of cereal. So a little secret. So I'm not gonna lie, but I also have peanut butter crunch. I have Reese's Puffs. And I have Cookie Crisp cereal. I don't eat it very often, but if I wanted to, I could add those cereals into my mixture here. Obviously, you'll have to figure out the calories. So most of the mornings I prefer to eat this because you get more bang for your buck. You only get 60 calories. Where if you go for something like this, which is fun once in a while, it's 120 calories. So, you try to figure out, okay, do I want to eat more? Or do I want to eat something a little more rewarding, but not be able to eat as much? I also love Special K, chocolate almond, and Special K multigrain. So this is one way I switch up my breakfast. Sometimes I like to have egg whites and so forth, obviously. But this is a very tasty treat. You can add a little bit of sweetener. I like to use, I have Truvia, and I also have, you better close my cupboard before you see my other secrets. Ground cinnamon and Truvia, which is nature's calorie-free sweetener. All right, so add whatever toppings you like to change the taste up, and there you go. So I'm going to give you a few screenshots of what this recipe actually equals to, and then I'll give you a little introduction to MyFitnessPal as well. So by the way, this dish that I just prepared is 277 calories, 4 grams of fat, 40 grams of carbs, and 24 or 29, I can't read my handwriting, 24 grams of protein. So, all right, check you later.